Good morning, welcome to another episode. Today is very special because today we are on my favorite lake ever. This is an amazing lake. It's up near my campground in northern Quebec, and what makes it amazing is that there's so many different species in here, including lake trout. It's this tiny lake, no idea how lake trout got in here. They must have stocked it at some point, but it is a blast. So you can come in here in the morning, catch lakers, and then when the bite dies at around 11 o'clock, you go out for bass. So I'm here with my wife today, and hopefully we're gonna have an awesome day. I'm gonna show you guys some cool tricks of how I catch the lakers. You'll actually get to see how it's kind of like a little bit of a video game. It's really neat, and yeah, so we'll check it out. So stick along, stick around, and I hope you enjoy this episode, all right? Let's do it. So first of all, one of the important things that I like to do when I fish for lakers is I actually jig. Most people on this body of water will troll. They like to troll the water, but I've always found it kind of ineffective on here. And when I ask the people when they're leaving, you know, how'd you do? Oh, I caught 3-4 fish, and I'll catch, you know, a dozen. I've caught up to 15, almost 20 in one day. So I find the jigging to be a little bit more precise and a lot more fun. I don't like trolling. So the first thing I do is I make sure I've got a bunch of jigging spoons. So I'll show you guys this. All right, so here we go. This is just a variety of jigging items that I use for lake trout. My favorite are these guys. These are jigging spoons. They weigh about 1 ounce each. I'll put a link in the description below of where these are. What these are. I can't remember the brand name, but I will show you where to get these. These are 1 ounce as well. And you'll notice on this guy, I've got some colored tape on there. You can buy that. I'll link that as well where you buy that. This is what this stuff is here. So I buy this off a tackle making website. I can't remember the name, but I will link it in the description. These I got, they weigh 1 ounce as well, but they're too big. So with your jigging spoons, you want something that's got a small profile that gets to the bottom quickly. These are too big. They flutter a bit too much, so not what we want. These are really a perfect size. I got some hair jigs. You can also use tubes. You can use white tubes. They love those as well, but I just find these work the best. So let's go, let's tie one on and give it a shot. Okay guys, so here's the Sonar, and this is what I mean by it's a video game. I'm actually, now I apologize, I know there's a lot of interference. This is what I've been complaining about for quite a while now, trying to deal with that. But this is like a video game, so when I'm doing this, I can actually see my jig going up and down, and you'll see the fish come in and hit it. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna see if we can capture some of that on film so you can see what it looks like. So I'm seeing stuff on the Sonar on the bottom. I'm just not sure what it is. It should be trout, but it's not biting. Normally if that were trout, we'd be getting hammered right now. Huh? You're on? Oh, look at this. Okay, hang on, I'm coming. There you go. Oh, little guy. Well, okay. That counts. You got it to the boat, it counts. All right, so there's our first one of the day. In order to keep your fish here, it's got to be a length of 55 centimeters, which, if I remember correctly, is about 21.5 inches. And on this lake, ooh, look out. On this lake, it's hard to get them. It's hard to get them in that size, not gonna lie. A lot of people keep the fish here, and the lake is not restocked. And when you first pull into the lot, there is a big sign that says it's got to be, a certain size to keep. That's the other thing too, guys. The hookup ratio on these is really hard. I don't know if it's just because the inside of their mouths are so tough, but they are hard to hook to get to the boat. They come off quite often. But if you do penetrate the mouth and you get a good set, they won't come off. But it seems like they can be real tough to keep on. All right, so one little problem is that I forgot the foot pedal for the trolling motor. So we're gonna have to rely on the remote for now. So I'm fishing at 40 feet. I tend to find them anywhere between 35 and 120 feet. But it seems like anything deeper than 60 feet, they will not bite. I've found huge schools. I mean, they're in here in schools the size of like a football stadium in the center. You can find them. I mean, maybe we'll go see if we can find one. This is the first time I'm on here this year, but they do not bite. I mean, it's crazy. It's just like a giant cloud of thousands of them, and they just don't bite. So unless it's something else down there and it's not Lakers, I mean, obviously I can't swim down there and check, but I don't think there's anything else on this lake that's at 100 feet. Now, normally what I like to do is drift very slowly, but the problem is the wind is so aggressive that it'll have us flying all over the place, and I don't have the pedal to control the drift. I'll probably get fed up and go get the pedal at one point. Now on the Sonar, if you look at the Sonar right now, you can see right here is my jig. So you can actually see when fish hit the jig. Oh, we got a fish higher up in the water column. Let's see if we can get him to go after me. Come on. Oh, here he comes. Look, he's moving down. So here, look, you can see him moving down. See the line coming down? He's chasing. Oh yeah, he's chasing me. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can get him. So as soon as I started dropping my line down, the fish dropped down with it. Now I'm in the bottom, and jig off the bottom. Sometimes you're just jigging like this and they won't go for it. But if you start like lifting the line up, he'll chase it. You make him chase it, make him work for it, and he'll go after it. So again, it's probably hard to see with the interference, but you can see it looks like a heart rate monitor going up and down, up and down. That's my jig. See the solid line that's right here? That's the jig, just sitting there. And if I bring it up, it'll jerk. See, it goes up. Those are fish around it. That's what these, when it looks like worms, because we're not really working, we're not moving, that's fish. Oh, I was bit. Oh my God, I just missed one. So guys, I just missed one. This was him right here right on the bottom. He grabbed it just as I jigged up. So I just basically pulled it right out of his mouth. I'm pretty sure the pedal's in the truck. It's the wind, it's cold. As soon as the wind's gone, it warms up again. All right, let's go get our pedal. Hey guys, okay, just a quick little update. I forgot the pedal. I forgot the pedal for the trolling motor in the truck, so we came back to the ramp. And also grab some sweaters because it's pretty cold. It's really calm right here, but out there, as soon as you get on the water, the wind is pretty intense and it's still a little chilly. So I'm gonna throw on a sweater and get the pedal. So the fishing is super slow. I'm not actually finding very many on the Sonar, on the fish finder. So we're gonna get the pedal so that I can slowly move around. And once we find fish, we'll just stay on top of them, jig, and hopefully that'll increase our hookup ratio. If not, we'll pack up the gear for trout and we'll go find some bass. Let's stay tuned for more fish. By the way, while you're waiting for me to catch some fish, don't forget, please, if you get a chance and you're enjoying some of the content, make sure you hit subscribe, okay? Thank you. I really appreciate it. So they're higher in the water column. They're all sitting at around 30 feet. I'm wondering if they're shallower. Because every time I see them, they're at 30 feet. See, 30 feet. Oh my gosh, there's tons here. See, right here. I'm telling you. Yeah, see, look at that. We're passing over one right here. But they're at like 25 feet or something. It's weird. There, I got him. Got one. Got one. Little guy. Yeah, just a little dude. There you go.
I think I'm gonna change my...
Let's get this out. All right, we're gonna unhook you and have you out of here in no time. There you go, guys. That's a little acre. He's tiny. Let him go. That is about the smallest I've ever caught. All right, little acre. Just caught one. So that's what I mean that it's like a video game, guys. You see him on the sonar drop down, and you can actually see your jig hit it. That was cool. That took a very long time. Oh, there's another one on the screen. There's another one. There's another one. Got another one. That was cool. I'm gonna just take a screenshot so I can show you guys what I was looking at. There you go, select. There we go. Ouch. Well, we found them. You got one too? Oh, you see, oh, double. Doubled up. There you go, guys. Very nice. See ya. All right, we got us doubles. Look at that. There's another one.
Good.
All right, we're suddenly getting somewhere. Okay. All right, also too small. You can see we're nowhere near the size we need, but what's up, buddy? All right, see ya. Good job, fist bump. Boop. Very nice. There we go. Look at that. Was that 3 all of a sudden? So I got this great bumper board at the local tackle shop, and it's cool because it gives you already the sizes, the legal sizes for the different fish in the area. So you can see here, you can just, you put it here and you can measure it. So see, here's your 55. It's got to be a minimum of 55, which is 21 3/4. So 55 centimeters, 21 3/4. So you put her on and your tail's got to be here. So yeah, nice little bumper board. So it's got it for bass, it's got it for walleye, basically the local fish in this area. That's the place. All right, let's see if we can get another one. Fish, I got one. There's another one, we cast it out. If this is a trout, they're very shallow. It's a tiny, whatever it is. Oh, it's a bass. Look at that, there you go. Little tiny bass joined us for the party here. What's up, buddy? There you go. Little smallie. They do get bigger than that. Yeah, that's definitely the new generation. That's the newer generation for sure. There's something there, but I think it's just too small. Hey, he's on it. He's on it again. There we go. I got him. I knew there was a little bass in there somewhere. Little bass better than no bass. Here we go. Boop. I knew there was a little dude in there somewhere. We knew you were in there somewhere, buddy. There you go. Ta-da! Hi! All right. We're finding all the babies. Got to find the grown-ups. All right, guys. So it is now, I'm not even sure what time it is. Probably getting close to noon. Let's see, what does the sonar say? It's noon. So we're gonna go look for bass now. The bite is pretty slow and the fish that we're catching are quite small. It's very windy. So we're gonna see if we can get closer to the shoreline and get out of the wind a little bit, and we're gonna go find some bass. Normally at this point, they're usually found in the rocks and the boulders. It's very sunny, so they're taking cover. So we should be able to find a few before we take off. The batteries on the trolling motor seem pretty weak. So I'm wondering if those batteries are dead. So we might cut out of here early, go do some tests on the batteries, and maybe pick up a couple if we can find some at a local hardware store. So that's it. Let's go see if we can find some bass. Okay. There's a fish. A little tiny thing. Get a fish? There you go. Is that a crappie? You got a crappie. So there are crappie in here. Why do you? So there are crappie. This is a big crappie. There you go. Look at that. That's a nice sized crappie. Well, I'll be darned. So there's crappie in here. All right. All right. See you, dude. So it's like there's crappie in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little thing on like this. Usually use this as a drop shot bait. Let's see how it looks when I do it like this. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit smaller. If it's a crappie, it'll be easier for them to grab. It's crappie. Yeah, there's another crappie. There you go. We found the crappie honey hole. Boom. Check that out, guys. There's crappie in here. All kinds of crappie. See ya. Well, we discovered something new today. There's crappie in this lake. I had no idea. Had something nibbling here. What do we got? Tiny micro bass. Micro bass. Look at the size of this thing. Come again when you get a little bigger. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen this, if you buy gulp baits and they leak all over the place, get yourself these Plano liquid bait lockers. These things are awesome, totally waterproof. This is what I keep all my gulps in. There's something biting. There, it's crappie. It's full of them in here. Look at this. Man, I hit the mother load of crappie. Here you go, another one. Very cool. They're all out here. It's full of them. There we go. There's another one. Oh, that's cool. That is a big crappie. There you go, guys. Let's let him go. He's gone. He gone. There's another one. Oof, this guy got hammered by something. He's damaged. Oh yeah, he got hit by something. This guy's been attacked by something. He's banged up. He's barely hooked. Come here. Check this one out. Look at this. He got smacked by something. Something got him. Look. He got hit both sides. So something grabbed him like this. Something caught him from the tail. Right there that way. You can see the teeth marks on both sides. Yeah, he got hammered. See you, dude. Probably a pike because there's a lot of them. Well, we found us some crappie. I'm gonna cast over there some bass. I was hoping there was some bass in here. Ooh, something got it. There's another one. There's another good one. See you, dude. Man, there's a lot in here. Holy Jesus, a crappie fest. There's another crappie. There's a good one. There's another nice one. You guys are all hanging out where the bass are supposed to be. I'm just saying. Cool. I saw that one hit it. That was cool. I saw this guy come up and hit it, little dude. Angling? It's fishing. That was cool. Look at that, guys. Look how dark that is. It's crazy. I think it's a small bass. We're finding all the small bass.
Really?
Ta-da! Get my money's worth on this bait. If that's a crappie, I think it's a better one. Oh yeah, that's a good sized crappie, if it is. Oh yeah. That is, oh, look at the size of that one. Woo! That is a big crappie. Holy jeez. Look at the size of this thing. Holy buckets. That is a big, that's a pretty big crappie. Look at this thing, guys. That's a beauty. All right. See you, dude. I think the battery might be just finally dead. Hey guys, okay, so just a quick little update. The wind is killing us. It's very windy. The motor, the trolling motor's dead. I'm positive the batteries are just finished. So we're catching tons of crappie all of a sudden, which is fun. So we're having a good time with them. So we'll keep catching them. I've anchored up. So let's just do this. And once we get bored of this action, we're probably gonna move on and get out of here because the trolling motor's dead. I can't even work around to get bass, and we're gonna make arrangements to see if I can get some batteries. So that's it, guys. Let's see if we can catch some more crappie. There's another one. Here's another one. Woo, yeah. He inhaled it. There we go. Yeah, beauty. Oh, there's a good one. There's another one. Very pretty fish. Here's another one. How many crappie can we catch? Okay guys, so that is it for today. So we're gonna go to see if we can find some batteries for the boat. Tomorrow I want to go back out, but not with the batteries like this. It's too dangerous. They just die too quick. So we're gonna head out. Nice little surprise with the crappie there. We hit a school of them. It was crazy. So that was a cool surprise. So we'll come back. Maybe we'll hit them up tomorrow again. We'll see how it goes. But it's super windy. So hopefully the windy's a little less tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So see you guys on the next round. Later. Hey Rosie, how's it going? No, you can sit. You don't have to come over. You just want to get closer to the food. You want to get closer to this stuff.